Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Welcome to the video. Today, we'll explore the art of sukiyaki, Japan's favorite beef hot pot. You'll learn about the unique cooking styles, essential ingredients, and tips for making this delicious dish at home. Let's get started. Imagine a shallow iron pot resting in the center of your dining table. Thin slices of marbled beef sizzle against the metal as a sweet, savory aroma fills the room. This is the magic of sukiyaki, a Japanese hot pot that brings people together. Unlike many soups that use gallons of water, sukiyaki relies on a concentrated, soy-based broth. You simmer the ingredients rather than boiling them vigorously. This method preserves the delicate texture of the meat and seasonal vegetables. People often enjoy this dish during the colder months or for special celebrations. It's a communal experience where everyone cooks and eats from the same pot. Because it's so interactive, it's the perfect way to spend a slow Saturday night with those you love. What makes sukiyaki different from other Japanese hot pots? Japanese cuisine offers many types of nobumono or one-pot dishes. You might be familiar with shabu-shabu, where you swish meat in a light kombu dashi. Sukiyaki stands apart because of its bold, heavy flavors. The primary seasoning is a sauce called warashita. This mixture uses soy sauce, sugar, and mirin to create a rich glaze. Because the liquid level stays low, the ingredients agera as they cook. This process creates a deep umami profile that light broths simply can't match. The star of the show is always the beef. Most families look for high-quality, thinly sliced ribeye or sirloin with plenty of fat. Since the cooking time is short, the fat melts into the sauce. This produces a velvety mouthfeel that defines the dish. You aren't just eating boiled meat, you're enjoying beef that has been braised in a flavorful syrup. While other hot pots feel like light soups, sukiyaki feels like a decadent feast. Most importantly, the order of cooking matters. You don't dump everything into the pot at once. Instead, you add items in stages to ensure nothing gets overcooked. This careful timing allows each vegetable to soak up the beef fat and sugary soy base. It's a balanced dance of flavors that appeals to both kids and adults. Kanto versus Kansai cooking styles. In Japan, two main regions prepare this dish in very different ways. The Kanto style, centered around Tokyo, is quite straightforward. Chefs premix the warashita sauce in a bowl and pour it into the pot first. Once the liquid simmers, they add the meat and vegetables together. This creates a consistent flavor throughout the entire meal. It's a reliable method that's very easy for beginners to master at home. On the other hand, the Kansai style from the Osaka region focuses on searing. You start by rubbing a piece of beef fat on the hot iron. Next, you sear the meat alone and sprinkle sugar directly on top. After adding a splash of soy sauce, you eat the first few slices of beef by themselves. Only after this initial beef course do you add the vegetables and more liquid. Many people prefer this method because the direct heat creates amazing caramelization. It adds a smoky, toasted sweetness that the Kanto style sometimes lacks. That's the basics of sukiyaki, from the savory beef to the sweet soy sauce. In part 2, we'll dive into advanced tips, finishing touches, and how to make the ultimate hot pot experience. Stay tuned for part 2. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.